Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from J.W. Kelly. This is Golden Age Straight Rye Whiskey, coming in at a 47% ABV, at least 2-year age statement. Now, for full disclosure, I did reach out to the company. They were kind enough to send over a sample of this, so just keeping that full transparency. So J.W. Kelly is based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and the thing that really caught my eye on this one is the mash bill itself. So again, we know it's at least 2 years old, but this comprises of 65% rye, 20% malted barley, and 15% malted rye. So two different kinds of rye coming together on that. Even a little bit of that malted rye. I'm really excited to see what happens here. So nonetheless, let's get into things. As always, we're going to be trying it two different ways. First way, neat, no ice, no water. Second way, we'll add a drop of water, see what changes up. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit. If you're interested in any of the J.W. Kelly bottlings, the other reviews for their products will be up above and down below. And I'll also put a link to their website so you can check them out for yourself. Find them in your area, that kind of good stuff. Get a little bit more in there. And I will be doing some A/B comparisons between this and some of their other offerings as well. So there'll be tons of content for J.W. Kelly. Beautiful dark color. Yeah, very dark, almost, it's a dark brown, almost dark golden brown color there. All right, let's go for notes. Oh, hello. That rye, that is reminding me of, it's not quite rye bread, but it's a rye sweet bread. It's teetering close to something like Angel's Envy rye, but more craft-alike. But what I mean by that, it's not heavy in that rye bread with the seeds and everything, with the sweetness of the rum cask, but it's bringing across a grain sweetness in there. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a sweet bread with almost a little bit of a, man, what do I want to say? I want to say like an icing over it. No ABV, nothing harsh on that, but that is beautiful oak. The rye spice is gorgeously done. That little bit of malted barley in there is peaking up just a little bit. And so you get this bit of that barley grain going on. And that is almost now kind of, okay, I've now got it. So it is a sweet bread, but there's also bits of an orchard fruit in there, like a little bit of apricot or something, or glazed over the top, a little bit of sweet, like just an icing on it with some apricot pieces. That's 100% what's coming across here. That is gorgeous. All right, let's go for taste. Oh yeah, that is good. Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful mouthfeel on it. That rye spice is gorgeously done on this bottle. It's sweet, but grain sweet, and then a little bit of icing sweet. Definitely, it's doubling down on that rye spice though. And it is teetering close to like Angel's Envy level of rye spice in there. It coats the palate really well. And 100%, it is a freshly baked loaf of bread with an icing over the top, bit of apricot or some kind of orchard fruit across the top. Just little pieces, not big pieces on there because I don't like big pieces. But you got that, you just take it fresh out of the oven, put your topping on there, slice up a piece right then. It's sweet, it's oaky, and that rye spice is gorgeously done. No ABV, no harsh notes on that. If anything, it does have that bit of craft. If anything, it's got that little bit of that craft note in there, which is, for me, antique furniture with a shellac over the top on it. It is well kept, but there's that, just a little bit of that in the background. And I think I remember right, I picked it up on their bourbon as well. So it's not surprising. Third sip here, I'd say maybe it has a little bit of youth in there, but it's really, really in the background. Everything else is well balanced. Got a good oak layer in there. But the rye is the star of the show on this bottle. That's good. All right, let's add a little drop of water, see what changes up. With that kind of rye profile, I'm really interested to see what happens here. I love that mouthfeel. And again, it 100% reminds me of Angel's Envy. Like, I feel like if they did a version of their rye that wasn't in the rum cask for as long, because you do want a bit of the sweetness in there. I feel like this could be very comparable to that. All right, let's go for notes on the water version. Ooh, that doubles down on the sweetness. Honestly, if you would have told me this was done in a rum cask, I probably would have believed you. Not a super long time, maybe a month or two. It reminds me of Angel's Envy if it was done in a rum cask for about a quarter of the time. Because I think they do theirs for 18 months. This is like a month or two. It's sweet. It's got that beautiful rye spice coming across. That barley is definitely showing up now with that water version. The neat version here, it brings out a lot more of the oak characteristics. You're getting a bit of charriness, that deep, heavy oak note, and definitely it goes sweet, but not as sweet smelling as this version. All right, let's go for taste. Definitely drinks warmer, kind of breaking up some of the oils and things going on inside this one, I can tell. It drinks warmer, it kind of goes down a little heavier. But once you get past that, it's got those beautiful spices still. You get that bit of oak layer in there. It's not as complex as the neat version, I'll say that much. But honestly, it's still decently done. Especially for my market, this tends to be a cheaper bottle I can find on the shelves. If this is how the neat version tasted, I kind of would have been like, oh yeah, that's not too bad. But to be honest, this is gorgeously done. Here, things do go a little more simple, a little thinner, and don't have quite the mouthfeel. And again, the ABV does show up a bit more. I'll give it this. It does have a very similar palate to the neat version. It just speed runs those flavors a lot quicker. It's simple, and not that there's anything wrong with that, because it doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. If you pick this up and this is maybe a little too brash for you, that little drop of water is going to make it maybe a little more friendly. Just fair warning, it might make it a little bit warmer going down, but work your way back up to this, because this is really good. All right. Let's talk about market price, because we all know market price is market price, and it's always going to vary. So in my market, I can usually find this for about $28 to $29, sometimes as high as $33, $34. Looking around online, I see this go as high as $45 to $50. So it's kind of a spread there. And I'll be honest, it's a really good sip. Again, using both the malted rye and standard rye, we're getting a beautiful profile in there. It's soft and sweet, it's approachable, but it also brings across a lot of character that you can't usually find in a lot of rye whiskey unless you finish it, because I don't think I've had a rye that sweet without a finishing process in there. And not that there's anything wrong with finishing, but to be honest, for 35 bucks, I wouldn't have much of a problem with this bottle. If it teeters closer to $40, I still think it's a really good sip. I think over 40 might be a little bit pushing on there in some markets, but to be frank, I like it that much that I'm probably going to pick up a bottle of it, because it's just really good sipping whiskey, especially in the rye market for things. And again, if you're interested in any J.W. Kelly's offerings, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So there you have it, folks. J.W. Kelly's Golden Age Straight Rye Whiskey. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirit I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might